Hey. How y'all doing today? So I'm here because of course I found some more TikToks to react to for you guys. It's getting crazy out here in these streets, okay? I did some content like oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I did some content on what was gonna be happening with this election and all of that. I had to take it down and put it over on Patreon though, because this could get a little controversial. But I said something like this, that they was coming for certain rights and freedoms and stuff like that, like our constitutional stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna shut my mouth and I'm gonna get into these and I'm gonna react. I'm not gonna do the videos because people be tripping about these copyrights. It's only gonna be audio, okay? And probably on this channel, that's probably what it's gonna continue to be, unless it's something that I absolutely have to show you guys. Anyways, if you like the content, thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to it, honey.
Y'all think this is okay?
We will double the Civil Rights Division and direct law enforcement to counter this extremism. We will hold social media platforms accountable for the hate.
Did she just say the civil rights movement was extremism? Y'all nervous yet?
Infiltrating their platforms because they have a responsibility to help fight against this threat to our democracy. And if you profit off of hate, if you act as a megaphone for misinformation or cyber warfare, if you don't police your platforms, we are going to hold you accountable as a community.
Like, I can't.
As a community, like, wait, hold up. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay, look now. Look now. Now, I know, it's some people out here that be doing some extreme stuff. But who decides what's true and what's not? As much shit as they hide from us, who gets to decide what's false information and what's not? If it's something that you don't want people to know, does that consider it false? Or is it based off facts? Because we have whistleblowers that's constantly telling us stuff that they don't want us to know all the time, all over the place, all over the world. I mean, what's going on here? Am I the only person confused about this information? I'm confused. Okay? I'm confusedness. Help me if I'm wrong. Catching me, I'm falling. This is crazy. Okay? Let's keep it pushing.
Globalists are planning to use migrants as a mercenary army against America, and I want to tell you exactly why the government is gaslighting us on the illegal border invasion. Like the Colorado governor, who literally just said the woman claiming Venezuela illegal immigrant gang home invasions was delusional, until, of course, she produced the video on national news. The Cloward-Piven strategy is a proven social engineering method which uses large-scale relocation of illegal immigrants into a society in order to destabilize that nation.
Now, that's the reason why I have a question. Like, who decides what's false information? If somebody says something, right? And everybody's like, oh, yeah, well, we don't know. And then they provide proof. Is that still considered false information? Like, is this woman still in jeopardy of being persecuted for delivering this information to the people, even though she has proof of it? Or is it going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, no, we're going to get rid of this person because wasn't nobody supposed to know that? Because we've seen that happen a lot of times. Y'all know it. We see whistleblowers ending up in weird situations all the time, unalived and all types of weird stuff. There's a lot of weird stuff going on these days. So, man, I don't know.
Make it very clear that I do not believe coming here legally is an issue, because you go through a very thorough process. But the goal here is to import people illegally with incompatible or hostile ideologies, and eventually the culture will break down and it is forced to accept a new system of governance, liberty to communism. So They simply destroy the West from within by introducing millions of people that will never assimilate or unify with our beliefs. In fact, the Quran 9:29 literally says, fight those who do not believe in Allah and who do not consider unlawful what Allah has made unlawful. Fight until they are humbled. The Cloward Piven strategy has proven highly effective because British citizens have been victimized for over a decade now by migrant attacks and organized crime. This is no longer a conspiracy, and that's why the Brits keep saying never, under any circumstance, give up your weapons, your guns. We are now seeing globalists are planning to use...
I don't know about y'all, but this America tripping. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how true all this stuff is, but listen, it's something in the air. It's something in the air. I can bet you that. Okay, I might not know what is brewing in the air, but it's something in the air. I can guarantee you that. Okay, I can't guarantee you that nobody in none of these videos is being 100% authentic, but I can guarantee you it's something in the air. And anybody that got a nose and knows what shit smells like knows that there's some shit in the air. There's some shit in the air. Okay? And you're not going to convince me that it's roses, because it doesn't smell like roses. It smells like shark. That's what it smells like to me. Alright? Just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay.
If you follow me, you know I live in Denver. What I'm going to say is this. When Governor Abbott started busing Venezuelan migrants into Denver, I was part of the groups, multiple, of well-meaning individuals who galvanized, went into action, organized so that these folks who were bused here against their will would feel comfortable in Denver, Colorado. We had huge events for people to donate, to bring food, to bring clothes. I stopped about 2 months in because I lived not far from the staging area. I was still with my husband, still living in the golf course house. And in driving past the hotel where a lot of these migrants were being housed, the day after we would have these donation events, we would see all this trash where the Venezuelans, the migrants, had went through what was donated, decided they didn't want it, and threw it out. And that included the food. If you follow me, you know I've been homeless in my life 4 times. Throw away what? Okay. A year ago.
I've been homeless before in my life. Thank goodness it wasn't no damn 4 times. But I've definitely been down on my luck a time or 2 in my life. And I can promise you that we don't throw away nothing. When you really, really hungry, when you really, really destitute. But I'm going to tell you why they not throwing nothing out. Because the receipts that we keep seeing that they keep leaving behind at bodegas and stores and everything like that, they're getting more than enough to care for themselves. They're just taking the extra handouts because, as you can see, they're proving to us that they think that Americans are weak and stupid and docile. This is the reason why they running up in gun stores and taking whatever they want. This is the reason why they running up in apartment buildings and kicking people out of their houses. This is the reason why they doing all that stuff and seemingly with no consequence, because they just feel like we some pussies. I mean, it's kind of obvious to me. Okay, it's kind of obvious to me. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to call it. I mean, what? Yeah, they have the privilege of throwing away the food. If they're leaving behind EBT receipts that's showing that they got $5,000 in the bank, what the hell they need your food for. They can go to the store and buy whatever they want. Duh. Let's keep it moving, girl. This shit crazy.
Well, I am a resident of Springfield, Ohio, and it is not fake news. There is an issue with them that we have in our local park. They literally have ducks down there that the park takes care of, and it's where they live, and they are being killed and eaten. And as far as people's personal pets, I've heard stories, but I can't answer to that personally because I don't know. But I can tell you, because this is a car channel, I do car content, I can approach this story from the car issue. And when I say that, I mean their driving issues. I witnessed this. They literally, and they have to have a translator wherever they go. They literally have been in the V&V where, like, I go and get my license plate renewed, and it's also where you get your license, obviously. And they literally have a translator, and they show up with a piece of paperwork that grants them driving privileges with no proof that they can actually drive, just that they're of age. It gives them driving privileges for 45 days, and in 45 days they can go back and renew it, and they never have to show proof of how competent of a driver they are. We can't do that. And the accidents that happen in here in this town are crazy stories. And like I said, I've witnessed some of this, so I'm approaching this from a car aspect.
You know, when I talk to the average person, right, just some random person that I meet, and we just happen upon this conversation, because it seems like everybody seems to have this on their brain these days. Almost every person that I encounter and talk to, they have something to say about the migrant situation. One thing I can say that I have noticed with most of them collectively, they don't have an issue with migrants. They have an issue with the fact that they're coming illegally. And not only are they coming illegally, but they're coming and they're being treated better than the actual citizens. That's the issue. If you want to help people, fine. This is supposedly the greatest country on earth. Maybe it is. I don't effing know. I've been here my whole life. Don't know. Okay? Far as what I can tell, when I went to Argentina, I had a wonderful effing time. I'm gonna tell you, it was one of the best times in my life. Most peaceful I've ever been. More safe than I've ever felt. Okay? But this is supposed to be one of the greatest countries on earth, right? So fine. Cool. You want to invite people in? Totally. Whatever. But don't you think it's kind of not fair to bust people in from other places and then say, you know what, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the rules. Don't worry about the law. Don't worry about, you know, being a law-abiding citizen. Who cares? Just run in the store, take whatever you want, have it. Here, you know what, by the way, here's $5,000 a month in food stamps. Here's another $10,000, $15,000 a month in cash. You know, just have your way. You don't even do that for veterans. And these are the people that put their lives on the line for the freedom of this place. You don't do that for the actual citizens. I don't get it. I don't get what they don't get. I don't understand why they don't understand why people have an effing problem with the situation. Like, make this make sense. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Oh, this is annoying. This one is for a specific group of people. And I've said this before also in my content on my other channel many times.
There's one thing that you could tell black people as a race. What would you say?
If every black person got life insurance, like $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 policy, like every black person, there would never be another wrongful death by like any cop, any lawmaker, any person of any sort of power.
I have said this. I said that insurance companies are some of the greediest people on this planet. If black people were to insure themselves, that insurance company is coming after whoever in the hell took out their policy holder. You better know it. You had better know it. They don't even like paying your health care. If you get sick right now and have to go to the hospital and they need to do a surgery, cut something off or fix something or do something, honey, they be over here advocating and fighting and kicking and screaming as to why they don't want to do whatever it is that you need done. And you can pay that premium for 20 years straight with no issues, and they still gonna try to find a reason not to pay it. Insurance companies are greedy as I don't know what. You better know that if every single black person were to go and insure themselves and their family, like that man just said, for any significant amount of money, they would have to stop, because they will start going to prison, because the insurance company will start to sue and persecute them. Said it. Now he's saying it. And this is a man of no color. Go figure.
Wouldn't get prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Insurance companies hate having to pay. So they have the best fucking lawyers in the fucking world.
I said it already. Did nobody want to listen to me? I don't know. Maybe it's because they don't like listening to women, or maybe it's because they don't like listening to black folks. I don't know. But I said this already. Nobody listened. It fell on deaf ears. Whatever. Okay? But there's truth in that. There's a whole lot of truth in that. Excuse me. I have one more for you guys for this video. I'm trying not to make this video too long, but I have one more. Where is it? It is this one.
Yo, it's never been this bad. We're about to see things we have never seen. So the past 3 days I've been trying to warn y'all of what's going on. It's getting worse and worse every day. And mysteriously, it just does not get seen. But all my other bullcrap does. So if you end up seeing this on your For You page, let me know, and it's really important. Let me go ahead and say it's all speculation. It's just my analyzation from the news. North Korea is going to be sending troops to Ukraine to fight alongside Russia. Do y'all know what that means? What's it called when multiple countries are fighting against multiple countries? You got it. Source. And now the Pentagon is warning North Korea that their soldiers are going to be cannon fodder. Tell me why the US would be threatening North Korea. If they're not involved, that is. But there's so much more. Germany is now urging its citizens to leave Lebanon urgently. Why? Because Israel's about to attack and invade Lebanon. Yes, biblical. And the Bible said Damascus will be a ruinous heap. Current day northern Lebanon. And the inside paper is saying spread of the Middle East could be potentially apocalyptic, says the US aid chief. Yo, make sure this video gets seen. This is very important stuff. And we keep saying we're...
Well, I'm a firm believer that the people who control the masses definitely put the information in our faces. I grew up Christian, and I do know that the good book says in the book of Revelation, it might not be the book of Revelation, in one of those doggone books, or one of those mini books in the good book, it says that when you see Jerusalem compassed with armies, know that the desolation is nigh or near. Okay, and if you don't know what the desolation is, it clearly describes it, tells you about the famine, how the women will be eating their newborn babies, and all types of mess going on. But listen, y'all leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Okay, I don't have anything else to say. I love each and every one of y'all. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. I will see y'all in the next one. Later.